gang.
Hey gang, Tony here, and I am incredibly excited to tell you about the sneak peek of Eddie freaking Spaghetti's Halloween
Cut. Now.
What?
Cut. Sit down.
Oh.
Sit down, buddy. Cut. You're out of frame, man.
Is that
You're just
better? I was...
Yeah, you're out of frame, and you get way too excited. Okay?
No.
You just
No,
gotta...
I get it. I mean...
Yeah, calm down.
I'm excited about...
Wait, yeah.
Eddie Spaghetti's
Yeah.
Halloween Companion Volume 1.
I got it. But
what's...
Hold it down. Hold it down. Stay in frame, alright? Just get a little too excited. That's all.
Yeah, I'll... Alright.
Yes.
Tone it down. I got it.
Exactly.
I'll tone it down.
Exactly.
Alright.
Action.
But...
Good. Action.
Hey gang, Tony here, and I'm incredibly excited to tell you about Eddie freaking...
No. Cut. I saw it happen.
No,
Yeah, you're gonna do it again. Just admit it.
Right, but...
Calm your titties.
Calm my what?
Yeah.
Ah,
You gotta tone it down.
no, alright, okay.
Yeah. Stay in frame.
Uh-huh.
Calm the titties.
Uh-huh.
And tone it down. Alright?
Right.
Yeah. You got it?
Good morning, viewers. Welcome to another broadcast day at WBOR, the easy viewing, easy listening station.
Welcome back, everybody. Filming, as always, from Candy Corn Apocalypse headquarters in the blackened heart of Moon Hill. I hope you like the intro. I got some skills, right? That's not so bad. Got the tape right here that you've been hearing so much about. Eddie Spaghetti was nice enough to send a copy of his Halloween Companion Volume 1 ahead of all others, so I could get a little sneak peek before the Halloween season and let you guys know what it's all about. So if you want to know when you could buy this, how much it's going to cost, where you can buy it, and some other little facts and information about the tape, make sure to stick around. We're going to have some special guests coming in very shortly to tell us a little about that. First, I'd like to give you my impression of what this is and why you should be as excited about it as I am. First of all, if you saw my video last year, you know I'm in love with this thing. I have Volume 2, which Eddie Spaghetti sold last year, and in fact that is coming back along with Volume 1 this year, so again, stay tuned. If you want to buy Volume 1 of the Halloween Companion, it's limited to only 100 pieces, and it's technically a donation. And Volume 2 is limited to only 50. 50? What? Okay, but that's all the $10 flat rate shipping. And finally, donation number 3 is Volume 1 and 2. My God. Limited to only 25. What is going on here? So if I'm doing my calculations correct, 125 Volume 1 and 75 Volume 2. If you want the Volume 1 and 2 gift, that's a mere $18 plus flat rate shipping. Imagine, if you will, tiny Halloween Tony going over to the television set in 1980-something. Turns on the television. What does he see? What? TV special after TV special, filled to the brim with Halloween commercials in between, and maybe even, if you're very lucky, a scary movie to tide you over until Halloween night. Well, this beautiful tape recreates the feeling of watching TV in the 1980s or 1990s around Halloween. And that, to me, is just an amazing thing.
Action. I said action.
Do I really have to do this?
Yeah, come on, just do it, buddy. It's gonna be funny.
It's not.
It is funny. Just act. Come on.
It's not funny. It's
Buddy.
no, really. Just
Buddy, just do it. Yeah, that's good. Go ahead.
There's 6 hours worth of content on the Eddie Spaghetti Halloween Companion, Volume 1 and 2.
Oscar worthy.
If I could just...
No. That's right.
Nope.
Yeah.
I got it.
You got it, that's right.
Not an average mixtape. The style is that of a television broadcast that smoothly switches to various channels per program. Can I stop now?
Oh my god.
So what can you expect on this tape in particular? Well, I'm not going to tell you all the whole secrets about it because half the fun is not knowing what's going to come up. But I will say this: Garfield's Halloween special is on there, and I'm not so worried about talking about that because Eddie Spaghetti had a little teaser video where he showed the Garfield's Halloween special being played. So that one is a kind of a gimme. Great for parties.
I've got chills.
In between the TV specials, like Garfield's Halloween Adventure, there are a number of Halloween commercials. And the awesome thing about this is, I mean, if you were actually watching TV in the 80s during or around Halloween, there'd probably be a commercial or two that wasn't really Halloween based. The beauty of this is that everything is Halloween or horror based, and it's just beautiful. So you start out with a little kind of edited together bits and pieces of Halloween stuff, maybe a news broadcast. We see the reemergence of the alligator guy, which is on Volume 2 as well, but it's hilarious, so you should definitely look forward to that little cameo. And then we jump into a television special complete with bumpers and commercial breaks, and go on to another TV special. And in every one of Eddie's Halloween companions, there is also a full-length horror movie or Halloween-based movie of some kind. I'm not going to tell you what that is on this one, but I will tell you that it is a favorite of mine, something that I think everyone's going to be very excited about. And it just goes on like that. You've got 6 hours worth. 6 hours! I mean, you could sit down and watch this from end to end and be totally happy. You could put it on in the background of a party. If you just want it as atmosphere while you're carving jack-o'-lanterns, you could do that. You could watch maybe 2 hours at a shot every time you want to feel like you're in the Halloween spirit. And the other awesome thing is that, I already said this, but Eddie is going to be selling Volume 1 and Volume 2 this year. So if you want to get 12 hours of wholly original content, there's no doubles from tape to tape except for the alligator guy, that it's going to be 12 hours of Halloween goodness on VHS, no less. Yes. I know how you guys feel about that. Pure nostalgia. Content time period ranges from 1976 to 1996, with some exceptions of the 60s and 50s. As I said, I don't want to give away too much from the tape, but there were a few things that stood out to me that I wanted to talk about in a little bit of depth. The first thing was a commercial for this Doorways to Horror VCR game. Yes, there is a commercial for this thing, and I just nearly jumped out of my seat when I saw it, because I happened to find one of these at a yard sale not too long ago. So I wanted to show you guys the actual game, which is pretty cool. I might do a separate video on this one day, but there is a commercial for that in there. And I told you about the Garfield's Halloween special. There are some, I have to tell you about this one. There are a couple of Twin Peaks commercials that are hilarious. Elvira pops up often. I think she did like a commercial for pretty much every soda and beer there is known to man. So there's plenty of Elvira to go around. Ooh, I don't know if I should give this away. I won't tell you exactly what it is, but there is a little bit of original Here Lies content. Here Lies, of course, is the production company that Eddie Spaghetti runs. So there is a little bit of that in there, which I thought was very cool. And if I remember correctly, I believe there's some original Here Lies content on the second volume as well. But don't quote me on that. And the only other thing is just watch out for the number of phone services that they had in the 80s and 90s for people who liked horror. It's incredible. I don't remember this specifically, but it blows my mind because, you know, it's essentially like the sexy time phones, the sexy time calls that you can make, only it was like Freddy or a monster of some kind. It's just ridiculous. Eddie Spaghetti's holiday tapes are not available on DVD because they're not formatted for it. VHS is part of the whole experience. So just a few more things before I go, guys. Number one, just to mention that Volume 2 that is being sold is the same tape that was sold last year, so exact same content. You're not missing out on anything there. OSI 74, very cool Roku channel run by the horror host Mr. Lobo, is actually running some Here Lies content now. So definitely go check that out on your Roku. Just add the channel, it's free, and there's a ton of awesome stuff on there. You got some old episodes of Mr. Lobo's Cinema Insomnia. They got the Here Lies content, a bunch of other horror hosts, old TV shows and things, or old movies I should say. Just great stuff, check it out. Audio on commercials are cleaned up to eliminate hissing or noise. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the review and discussion of the amazing Halloween companion tapes from Eddie Spaghetti, now being promoted through OSI 74. Don't forget to bookmark that Store MB site through OSI 74 because this fall, the Halloween companion tapes return. Breathe deep in the night, everybody. I'll see you soon. You could find more information on Here Lies' Facebook page. Facebook.com/HereLies.com. Instagram, HereLies.com. OSI74 Facebook and website, OSI74.com. All links will be in the description. That's it. I'm not doing any more. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. Thanks for the great introduction. Thanks for the great introduction. Oh, that's bad. I just like it. I just like you. I don't like my voice. I don't like my voice. Yeah, well. Well, I'm not sure what kind of voice I want to use here. Well, I'm thinking. I don't know what I want to do. Thanks for the great introduction. That's a little too much Kermit the Frog, don't you think? I do think.